And kind of going on from your journey from there to your documentary making, before we actually talk about which ones you've done actually, what is the process like when it comes to making a documentary? Do people approach you to make them, or do you approach, say, X, Y, and Z? So like, I've got an idea for, say, this kind of documentary. Let's take it from there.
Sorry, hold on.
That's all right.
Can you still see me?
I can still see you. Yeah, I can still see
Yeah,
you.
sorry.
That's all right, bro.
Yeah. I think something happened on my screen. Sorry, but it's all right.
That's all right.
Okay. So documentaries. The very first process, part of the process, is working out what story you want to tell.
Yeah.
What has happened? What has happened that has sparked an idea in your mind? What is happening that maybe people don't know about, or what is happening that people do know about, but there's another angle on that people don't know about, or that
Mm,
could be very interesting to tell. Yeah,
definitely.
that's the first part of the process.
Mm.
Then you finally get yourself to a point where you have an idea like that. Then you start to research information to do with that idea. It's a massive research process. You research information, but then you also research people who you can speak to who are directly related to that
Mhm.
idea as well. Um, and that's all before it's even been commissioned. And then you might have something now that you can put together as a write up and say, this is what you want to do. Then you've got to go and get it in front of commissioners, whether it be at a channel, whether it be at a platform, whether it be at a production company. Hopefully, someone believes in your idea as well.
Yeah.
And then you finally get it in front of somebody in terms of commissioning. Hopefully, they like it and want to commission it. At that point, there, more work starts, more research, more structure into how you're going to tell your story.
Mhm.
What is going to be the story? What's the entrance? What's the relevance? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you, Giorgio, talking about uh, hip hop um, in this instance? It's because you have this organization or whatever, or maybe it could be something else. You know what I mean? So it's like you need to have a entrance angle, and then at which point you've got a storyboard for how you're going to approach this. You've got people you're going to speak to. You know what you're going to speak about. You start filming. You go through the filming process. Um, then you might have a voiceover process, the post production process, and it might finally come out and you wish for the best. But I forgot to say that going back to that commissioning stage, getting commissioned is extremely difficult.
No, bro, I can imagine,
You
man.
might go to numerous commissioners who all say no. You might then find someone that sees value in it. You might find no one that sees value in it. You might have to start that process all over again. I can't lie, documentaries is a very yeah, it's not easy. But when
Yeah.
you get it right, it's a beautiful thing.
No, I can imagine, man.
Beautiful
'Cause I, what
journey.
definitely, man. Like, how long does it kind of take, say, from beginning to end to actually fully finish a whole process of taking it to commissions to then actually filming it, doing a voiceover to actually having it complete? Is it like,
Well,
say,
wait, right.
several months or a couple of years, maybe? Or
Well, the one that I'm doing, the one I'm hoping to do next right now has taken us, I would say, nearly a year to even just get to the stage of being able to actually start filming.
wow,
You know
damn,
what I mean? But saying that, there's been projects that I've done where it's quick turnover, where I've done like a whole series of like 6 episodes or 4 episodes in the space of like maybe 2 months, bro.
wow, 2 months,
Yeah, maybe two to
bro,
3 months. Yeah,
mad.
like
You
quick
know,
turnover projects.
well, that's
They call them
mad.
quick turnovers because they got a quick turnover. You gotta turn
Yeah.
it on really quickly.
I mean, what's that like for you then? Is it like super pressure on you to fully get those like say 6 episodes done in 2 months, or is it like
Do
go?
you know what? Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, and I remember um there was one that I think there was one because the thing is, there's different episodes, different stories. I
Mm,
remember there was one series that I was doing that it was so manic and so back to front, so many different shoots that I actually got confused, bro. I remember there was one shoot that I was doing, and in my head, I was thinking it was the other story.
yeah,
It was so much that was going on that I completely forgot what story we're doing now. And yeah, I can't lie.
damn,
Sometimes when it's really, really busy, I think you miss out on the intricate details and you miss out
yeah,
on the
yeah,
enjoyment of what's happening because it's so busy that you don't have enough time to think.
yeah. I can
There was also
imagine.
one day when I remember we were driving up and down the motorway. I think we went to Oxford, we went to Leeds, and I think we had a shoot in London as well. London, Oxford, Leeds, all in one day. And
In one day?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like the last shoot was like at night time. And then I remember as well, because we've been on the motorway all day, we didn't have really get a chance to eat. And I remember that day, I think we ate McDonald's like 2 or 3 times, but it was the only thing, because it's the only thing on in the gas in the service station.
Yeah.
On the way back, it was the only thing that was open in the service station. And yeah, bro, those days are crazy. But I wouldn't change it for the world, bro. It's like I love being busy. I love being
Yeah.
active. I love the up and down. But yeah, it does take a lot out of you. You got to learn to try and get your sleep. And I'm a person, I don't really sleep that much. I sleep maybe around
Yeah.
4 hours a
Same.
day.
Yeah.
So good.
But
So
I'm the
good.
same as you, man. I don't really sleep that much for this, man. But